name's Josh Watkins. I don't remember any of the slides I put together, so this should be fun. But I just want to say, if you know who this guy is, consider yourself part of the intellectual elite. And side note, why do you hate your country and flag so much? But in June 2009, Secretary Treasury Timothy Geithner made his first official visit to China, addressing an audience of Chinese students. When Geithner informed the crowd that he believed the dollar was strong and still a valuable asset to the international economy, he was laughed off the stage. While this Chinese reaction could be considered embarrassing for Geithner, the more pressing issue is that in an era of economic uncertainty, the dollar is no longer considered a safe bet. While the financial world continues to debate the future of legal tender like the dollar and the euro, there is a new form of payment that is increasingly appealing to online consumers. According to NPR on August 24th, 2011, Bitcoin, created in 2009, is the world's first virtual online currency, meaning that it exists solely on the World Wide Web and has no physical denomination to carry around in your wallet. But furthermore, Bitcoin is independent from any government or central banking system. Its creator, the unknown Satoshi Nakamoto, disappeared after its launch in 2009, except for a simple message on its website. Bitcoin is a currency for the people, by the people. Today, in order to understand the significance of Bitcoin, we must first explore how it determines its value, before secondly looking to the future implications it can hold for us on an individual level. But first, I know what you're thinking. Josh, doesn't Bitcoin violate Section 2, Subpoint A of the 1933 Securities Act? While I applaud your intelligence of complex currency law, the answer is no.
Thank God.
As Columbia law professor Ronald Mann explains, because it's not tied to a single organization, government, or commodity, Bitcoin is exempt from any federal statute prohibiting the invention of private currency. What this means for us is that we as consumers entirely determine what Bitcoin is worth. According to the June 15th, 2011 Economist, this simply means that the principles of supply and demand are all that Bitcoin relies on. And while this may lead to market fluctuation, this is not inflation or deflation. As Peter Cohen explains in the June 28th, 2011 edition of Forbes, if someone conjured up $1 billion at today's prices and spent it, they've effectively stolen value from everyone in this room. Likewise, the unsustainable boom of a credit boom and its ensuing bubble burst can be painful for the economy in terms of deflation. But neither of these situations are possible with Bitcoin because it's not subject to the political or financial whims of its leaders. As programmer Gavin Anderson puts it, I trust the people more than the government because then I know I'm personally not getting screwed over. Now that we've looked at the value of Bitcoin and how it is determined, we can look to the future implications it holds. While Bitcoin is extremely new at 2 years old, it still holds several key benefits, mainly that it's anonymous. Bitcoins are exchanged through a website such as mybitcoin.org, where your account is with no more than a simple username and password. Without having a serial number or any personal information recorded, it means that identity theft is a certified impossibility. But while this aspect of anonymity may be great in terms of identity theft, crime can still happen. Silk Road, an underground market that accepts Bitcoin payments, pushes any drug you might ever want to try, even just once, from LSD to heroin to meth. And while identity theft may not be a problem, you can still be virtually robbed. In fact, one user was robbed of 25,000 Bitcoins, at the time a $500,000 value. But perhaps the greatest implication of Bitcoin is not as easily defined as a benefit or drawback. With other online payments such as Facebook credits reliant on already established currency, Bitcoin represents the first push to bring money into the digital age. Bitcoin itself may not last. The previously cited Forbes states its bubble could burst soon, but it is creating a new model for the way that we look at money in the 21st century. Bitcoin may just restore faith in the international community, from Europe to the United States to China, making this discovery, especially for people like Timothy Geithner, no laughing matter. My name is Joshua Watkins. You can find me on Facebook. Go Talking Broncos, the Boise State Speech and Debate Team. Thank you.